What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Wokey Bucks, and I'm back again with another video. So the topic that I'll be discussing in this video today is in regards to politics, everything that's been going on, right, in the presidential debate between Biden and Trump, and basically how politics is affecting this world. The one thing that you guys have to understand about human beings and understand about being human beings is that anybody has the ability to tell you anything that you want to hear in order for you to be able to side with them, right? And especially in this country, especially in this society here in the United States, what they try to have you do, especially during election time, is to, they try to get you to vote for the lesser of two evils. Because the thing you have to understand is that both presidential candidates, whether they're from the Democratic Party or from the Republican Party, what they try to do is to get you to side with them in order for you to be able to vote them into office, right? But then once you vote them into office, depending on the type of person that they are and depending on the level of interest that different groups called interest groups pay them to push their agendas, is what's going to determine how the future of the society is going to go, at least for the next 4 years. The one thing that you have to understand is that a lot of these politicians, they're corrupt, right? The way that they've acted, especially coming into politics, the types of policies that they've helped run isn't what you've honestly been trying to get them to push for, right? So they've pushed for different agendas over the years, but the thing is that now they're trying to change themselves, or quote unquote change themselves, and make it seem like they are for you and they're trying to help you grow as a person or help you grow as a society. But deep down inside, once they get elected into office, they are going to start to promote and push their agendas that they've had all along and eventually end up leaving you in the dust, right? That's why I say all of this is written. At the end of the day, this is a spiritual battle more than it is a physical battle, in the sense that it's like you have to understand people's true nature. You have to be able to read within the lines. You have to be able to see the interactions that these people have with different people. You need to be able to become spiritually woke so you can be able to see all of these dynamics happening from your third eye, from the spiritual realm. And the one thing you have to understand is that all of our third eyes are open, but not all of us can see through our third eye. It's having that spiritual essence, that spiritual knowledge to be able to see the reality for what it is, right? You guys have to understand at the end of the day, both parties both have their flaws in which they use to be able to promote agendas in which people might think that they want to be part of, but deep down inside they don't know the true essence. Both of these parties, at the end of the day, they work for the world government, and what they're trying to do deep down inside, their primary agenda is to be able to confuse you. Their primary agenda is to be able to get you to be from at a high state to a low state, high energy state to a low energy state, a high vibration to a low vibration. They are promoting and pushing these agendas on social media, in the news, especially that they're getting from so many interest groups, right, that are working in the White House, that are paying them hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions or billions of dollars, paying them huge amounts of money to be able to promote and push these agendas. What do the presidents do? They promote and push these agendas, and then from there they get people bought and sold on it. But they don't understand, they don't realize that these agendas that are being promoted are leading to their destruction. Yeah, so they don't, like I said, man, they don't understand that at the end of the day, these agendas that they're promoting, the human beings that are voting for the Republican or Democratic Party, aka the citizens of this country, they don't understand that the agendas that they're promoting or that are being promoted and that they're buying into are leading to their destruction. And that's why I continuously say that you need to be able to have a spiritual essence. Because without a spiritual essence, you will not be able to navigate through this matrix. This matrix is meant to destroy you. Even the people that are part of the world government, they are lost and they are confused as well too. Like, these politicians are basically working for the world government, but the world government is trying to trick them to believe that what they're doing is correct by them getting into politics and involving themselves in stuff that is going to only lead to their destruction. There are puppets that are being used by the world government, right? There are actors, there are clowns that are being used by the world government in order to be able to promote these agendas that are meant to destroy the human race, right? Why do you think they created race in the first place? Why do you think they created race? Race was a way to be able to divide human beings against each other, right? You have to be able to understand it and see that for the way it is. If you don't look like me, if you don't have the same color skin, if you don't have the same type of eyes that I have, the same type of nose, the same type of hair texture, you're different. And therefore, since you're different, I'm not going to treat you as my equal. You have to understand these are all tactics that the world government is using in order to be able to control people. And you cannot allow yourself to succumb to what they're trying to do. Politics is another thing that they're really trying to use. All of these agendas, whether you're for the left side or whether you're for the right side, left side being liberal and right side being more conservative, they are pushing these agendas on each side of the spectrum that at the end of the day promotes and pushes their agendas only, right? And the thing is that the average person can't even choose which side that they want to be on. I mean, you're going to have obviously people that choose obviously to be on the left side and be on the right side, but the thing you have to understand is that most of those laws, most of those systems in place that support each side doesn't really support what you need to do to become successful. But you're pushing those agendas because you don't have good understanding. You have a lack of understanding of the real world. You have a lack of understanding of what you're talking about. A lot of people just want to push these agendas because to them it sounds good to the ear. But deep down inside, once you know it's involved in the third, or not even the third, my bad, the fourth and fifth dimension, the spiritual realm, you're going to ask yourself to not be involved. You're going to ask yourself not to be involved because you don't want to deal with the repercussion of what comes with it. But a lot of these people like to just push agendas that sounds good and they don't really want to be involved deep down inside. You have to be able to see these things. That's why I say at the same time as well too, these political parties, the two main political parties in this country, Democratic Party, Republican Party, these are a way to separate human beings. These are tactics in which they use to separate human beings. That's why they always tell you that the three most important things, at least in this country, that they don't want to be talked about are religion, politics, and I forgot what the third one was, but I know it's religion and politics. Right? Those are two. But that just basically goes to show you that those are the two things that are used to separate and divide people, especially in this country. So you have to understand the true meaning behind what is involved, especially when it comes to politics, right? Especially when it comes to politics, you have to understand the truths. And I want you to know the truths. There are so many interest groups, there are so many groups out there that are pushing and promoting these agendas, right? Even groups that endorse people. They want them to promote these agendas that they have deep down inside that they want them to promote. These agendas are more likely than not evil. They want them to promote all these evil agendas, and they don't want you to know the truth and why they're trying to promote these evil agendas. But you need to be woke enough to be able to see the truth for what it truly is, and not allow yourself to get sucked into the nonsense that they're telling you, right? Whenever you hear what somebody says, you need to do your own research. You need to go within and figure out the truths to what they're saying, and if what they're saying is honestly true, if they're just telling you what you want to hear, right? Because it sounds good. You need to be woke enough to be able to see these things for the way that they truly are, so you can end up being able to conquer this matrix and knowing what it really is. Because I'm going to tell you right now, these politicians are not going to tell you what it really is. The people in charge are not going to tell you what it truly is. Obviously, people that enforce the law, police, army, it doesn't matter. They're not going to tell you the truth. So you need to go within yourself, search for what you need to search for to be able to become spiritually enlightened and woke and navigate through this matrix for the betterment of yourself and for society. If you understand, it's because you're woke. But if you don't understand, you're not woke, my friend. This is going to be the end of this video. If you like this video, make sure you go spam that like button. Leave comments, man. You feel what I'm saying? Share this video with your friends. We need to wake up more people. Subscribe to the channel at Woke Ebuks. WOKEEBUKS. Tap the notification bell to get all the latest videos. You feel what I'm saying? And without further ado, it's going to be the end of this video. Link to Patreon is going to be down in the description below. Social media links are also going to be down in the description below, so give that a check. But it's going to be the end of this video, like I said again. This is Woke Ebuks, and I'm out, man.